On tonight's Fayette Prep Rally, Starr's Mill has surprised everyone. They're 2-0 as they go on the road to face Alcovy, with the Panthers pick up another win. Whitewater, another road warrior this week, taking on Union Grove, and this one came down to field goals. And we'll show you all the stand-up performances from this past week and look ahead to the big matchups on tap for this Friday night. So get ready for all the big hits on Fayette Prep Rally in 30 seconds.
I'm failing. No big deal.
What about college?
Face it, I'm not getting into college.
Fighting doesn't work.
We can't let him keep failing.
Maybe he'll outgrow it.
It's not just a phase. You saw his report card.
Ignoring it doesn't work.
Ma, I said I'd do better.
Saying it and doing it are two different things.
Punishment doesn't work. What does work is a Huntington Learning Center. By improving basic skills, we build motivation and confidence, and kids look forward to learning. Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN today. Your child can learn.
Comcast presents your source for Fayette County High School sports. This is Fayette Prep Rally.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Fayette Prep Rally, your weekly high school sports program featuring the very best Fayette County high school action. I'm Daryl Scher, joined by Nathan Shutter year-round on Comcast Channel 25. Catch us here weeknights at 6, 8, and 10. And Nathan, it was a pretty good week for our teams in Fayette County as we get to our keys to the weekend, and the Wildcats somehow found a way to squeak out a win.
What a great game, what a great win for Whitewater. Defeat Union Grove 13-10. Austin Barnard hit the game winner from 39 yards to give the Wildcats the victory.
Panthers, tough loss for them.
Yeah, they go on the road to Alcovy and lose 47-31. The defense gave up over 400 yards of offense. Got to shore that up.
How about those Chiefs?
Yeah, defeat Jones County 29-28. Andrew Johnson hit Jake Turner in the end zone with just 11 seconds left in the game for the game winner as McIntosh picks up their first win of the season.
Yeah, that's good for them. All right, well, let's get to the highlights. And after playing Sandy Creek tough in an opening game loss, Whitewater has looked like a team that might compete for a region crown. The Wildcats on the road taking on Union Grove. First quarter action, Cornell White scrambling, buying some time. And he is going to go get picked off by Rashad Turner, coming up with a big interception. The offense, that's stalled, and they go to Johnston himself around the end, diving in for the touchdown. Union Grove up 7-0.
Second quarter now, Whitewater trying to get something going. John Mark Rhodes finds Christian Walford. He makes the catch to move the chains for the Wildcats.
The Wildcats, they would have to settle for a field goal. Austin Barnard sends it through from 25 yards out. That cuts it to 7-3. Then more from the Wildcats defense. Robertson going to throw it right into the waiting hands of Kendall Conley. He brings it back the other way before getting tripped up.
Whitewater would go to the ground game. Trey Walford fighting his way through the line, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds just short of the goal line.
And the Wildcats, they would put it in from there. Rhodes finds Al Sutton for the touchdown, puts Whitewater up 10-7. Then just before the half, Whitewater looking for more. Barnard's field goal is going to get blocked right there, and that is going to keep the Wildcats lead at 3.
Skip ahead to the fourth quarter now. Union Grove looking to tie things up, and they do. 34-yard field goal is good. We are all knotted up at 10.
But Whitewater put another drive together, and Austin Barnard would put it through for the game winner. And the Wildcats pull it out 13-10 over Union Grove. And it was a great win for the Wildcats, but could there be some concern in Wildcat camp?
Well, maybe a little bit. Trey Walford, their leading rusher, hampered by an ankle injury in this game, only had 5 carries, 35 yards. They used 8 different running backs in this game with him injured. And hey, they got the win. That's the important thing. Moving forward, though, Trey Walford, very important to this Whitewater squad. If they want to compete for a region title, they're going to need him healthy and picking up the big yardage like he's done the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, definitely a big part of that team. All right, back to the highlights now. And Starr's Mill has jumped out of the gates, ripping off 2 straight wins to start the season. But it's always hard to win on the road as the Panthers made the trip to Alcovy. First quarter action in this one. Cornell White scrambling, buying some time, and he's going to find Elijah Jones for the touchdown. Alcovy going up 7-0 early, and they would keep the offense going. This time White going down the side. Murray, he goes in for another touchdown. That is going to make it 14-0 Alcovy.
But Starr's Mill would answer. John Smith gets stopped, spins and breaks free, and he is headed down the sideline. 65 yards for the touchdown. That cuts the lead to 14-7.
Second quarter now, Dylan Atura on the keeper, and he is going to fight his way into the end zone and just gets in for the touchdown. That ties the game at 14. But Alcovy would come right back. White going up top again for Jones. He reels it in for the 29-yard score, makes it 27-17 Alcovy at the half.
Third quarter, Starr's Mill drives it again. Atura banging it in from 2 yards out, cuts the lead to 27-24.
Alcovy would have an answer. White, the Murray, he comes down with the in-stride 38-yard touchdown, makes it 34-24. Fourth quarter, White faking the handoff, and he's going to take it in for the tough. Alcovy now up 47-24.
Starr's Mill still fighting. Hayden Byer rolling out and finds Austin Schaefer for the 7-yard score, but it wasn't enough. Alcovy takes it 47-31 over Starr's Mill.
Yeah, tough loss for Starr's Mill in this one. A lot of offense on both sides of the ball. So what was the difference in this one?
The offense, unfortunately. Alcovy's offense put up over 400 total yards in this game. A very balanced attack, did it through the air, did it on the ground. Starr's Mill just had trouble stopping them. And then on the other side, Starr's Mill turned the ball over 4 times. You can't turn the ball over 4 times, expect to beat a good team. They just have to shore that up. They're still good. Starr's Mill, like I said, in the beginning, they're going to grow throughout the season, get better and better. Shore up the mistakes. They're going to be fine heading into region play.
All right, time now to recap the rest of the Week 3 football action from around Fayette County. We start things off with those McIntosh Chiefs, and I believe you predicted this, that they were going to win.
Daryl, I think you're correct. I think I did predict that one. A big win for McIntosh, 29-28 over Jones County. A muffed punt gave McIntosh the ball in Greyhound territory towards the end of the game with under a minute to go, and they capitalized 6 plays later. Andrew Johnson found Jake Turner wide open in the end zone from 3 yards out for that game winner. Just a great all-around team effort from McIntosh. I know that Coach Belknap very proud of his guys for going down there all the way down to Gray, Georgia, and picking up this victory. It's a great win for McIntosh.
And poor Eagles Landing, they got Sandy Creek, and that's pretty much what you would expect.
49-0. That's 100-0 the past 2 seasons versus Eagles Landing for those keeping count at home. Cole Garvin broke a school record, 363 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, just 12 of 16. 2 wide receivers went over 100 yards for the first time in school history, JaQuay Williams and Damari Kitt. Sandy Creek only allowed 156 total yards of offense. The streak is now 31 straight games. Sandy Creek will take on Drew at the Georgia Dome this Saturday. Should be a very good game in that one.
Yeah, it should. Well, let's get back to the McIntosh Chiefs and get an impressive win. So what about this team do you like?
Well, I like the fact they get better every week. I was at that scrimmage against Shaw early in the season, and I know the coaches and players would agree, but they look terrible. I mean, they couldn't really do anything on offense. The defense couldn't slow anybody down. But every week, this team has gotten better. They've been in all 3 of the regular season games. The Pike County score was a little lopsided, but they were definitely in that game. Dutchtown, a playoff team, they took them to the wire, had a chance to win that game, and then to go on the road to Jones County and pull off a victory late in the game. This shows that this team has a lot of mettle, just a very confident team with sophomore quarterback leading the way. I like what I'm seeing over at McIntosh.
You are officially on the bandwagon at McIntosh. All right, time now to take a look at some of the standout performances from this past week in our Building Blocks segment, brought to you by Huntington Learning Center. And first up is a nice, easy name, John Smith from Starr's Mill.
Yeah, it's never easy to replace the running attack that Starr's Mill had last year with Zach Lasky. But John Smith, a great game, 11 carries, 117 yards, and that long touchdown run against Alcovy. This is going to be a guy they're going to rely on heavily this year in the ground game. So many starters being replaced. He's a guy that can step in there and give them that offensive spark that they need.
And from Whitewater, Austin Barnard, he had the game winner.
Yeah, Austin Barnard doesn't get a lot of love. I mean, he's a special teams guy. Sometimes they get overlooked, but what a huge game for him. A 25-yard field goal early in the game. He actually had one block, but still had the confidence to come out there with 7 seconds remaining in the game and knock down a 39-yard field goal. No easy task for a high school kicker. That's a big boom, 39 yards.
And finally, JaQuay Williams from Sandy Creek.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's settling in nicely at Sandy Creek. 5 catches, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's definitely become the go-to guy for Cole Garvin, which is nice for a sophomore quarterback to have a player the caliber of JaQuay Williams. Just another huge game. I don't think this will be the last huge game we see from Mr. Williams. I think it's a sign of things to come over at Sandy Creek.
I would say that's probably a safe bet. All right, so those were all great performances, but who else had a big night this past Friday night?
Well, I'm going to give a shout out to the whole defense over at McIntosh. They had 5 guys with double-digit tackles in this game. Alex Ostendorf, Ian Timmons, Joe Kelly, Tyler Price, and Nick Enzer, all with massive games that helped lead them to victory in that big win over Jones County.
You definitely like McIntosh, don't you? All right, that is going to do it for this week. Catch us back here on Comcast Channel 25 next week for game highlights and features. And be sure to like Fayette Prep Rally on Facebook and, of course, follow us on Twitter to see all the happenings on the show. For Nathan Shutter, I'm Daryl Schurer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you under the lights.
Grab some wood there, bub.
I'm failing. No big deal.
What about college?
Face it, I'm not getting into college.
Fighting doesn't work.
We can't let him keep failing.
Maybe he'll outgrow it.
It's not just a phase. You saw his report card.
Ignoring it doesn't work.
Ma, I said I'd do better. Saying it and doing it are two different things.
Punishment doesn't work. What does work is a Huntington Learning Center. By improving basic skills, we build motivation and confidence, and kids look forward to learning. Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN today. Your child can learn.